Hello everybody, welcome to Divine Intervention. So as we continue, I know in the news feed on YouTube, if you subscribe to me, you will see randomized different topics I'll be talking about because I'm making the videos to prepare for the website. As you guys know, I already made the website, so I wanted to list here the stages of ascension for every specific spiritual being. Again, not every spiritual being is the same. Therefore, their spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension, the stages of all of it is different. Okay? For example, an indigo child is already fully awake. That's why there's a lot of children who wake up and they're like, what is this? Why is this? Etc. It's not the same for us twin flames, earth angels, where we have to work for it. We have to, go through all these things before awakening. It's very different. So with that being said, I'm going to list here, which you guys see right now. Like, for example, earth angels, as you guys can see, there are 4 stages. 1 is symptoms, 2 spiritual ascension, 3 spiritual maturity, and then 4 spiritual awakening. Okay, so these are stages. It's just for you guys to get a picture of everything. And then twin flames, it's going to be the symptoms, spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension, karma, karmic partners, soulmates, false twin, dark shadows of duality, which I will be explaining very thoroughly, specifically because, and there are different groups to that. There are different groups of twin flames in regards to fighting their dark shadows and when does that truly occur in moment of when they meet their false twin. And that's why I have it after false twin, because it depends. It really depends. But 90%, I would say, it's after you meet your false twin, you will be dealing with your dark shadows. And these are like mirror effects. Again, all of these topics, all of these stages will be on the right side of every tab on the website. It will be password protected. Very much so. I'm preparing it right now is what I'm doing. Okay, so then you guys see spiritual union. And that's if you're fully, had gone through all the dark shadows of your duality with your twin. Then spiritual union will occur. And then physical union. And then I put here spiritual maturity and physical union are actually together because of the fact that, you basically whole once you're in spiritual and physical union. Physical union is the final stage, and that is when you will live your purpose, like what I and my twin are in right now. We are in physical union. Our maturity is very high. It's at its full peak. Okay, the next is, I will say here, starseeds. They have a different ascension, and I know there are a few of you who are starseeds. So I'm listing it here. Symptoms and challenges you must face. This is the first thing that you will encounter and the first thing you will go through. It's a stage, okay? It's a cycle that you have to go through. And then the second is living your truest self. It will challenge you. These challenges will challenge you to live at your truest self. It's a struggle. It's not easy, especially for starseeds. Unlocking your DNA coding. That's another stage after that. The next stage is your ancestry. So you will dream about your ancestry. I will be specific about how that, what is that, what are the constellations of the ancestries of starseeds. There's different kinds. There's many kinds. And then the next is spiritual ascension, spiritual maturity, and spiritual awakening. You see the stages here? It's not the same. Other people, they will already reach the awakening before ascension. They will already reach the maturity before ascension or, awakenings. It's different for everybody. And then the next will be indigos. Again, indigos already, they're matured. They're already awake. Child can wake up and be like, oh, this used to be my home. This is the place that I used to live. This was my family. This is my brother. but then you have incarnated in a time where the house is still there. The house that you lived in is still there, but family's dead. Okay, so again, indigo children, as spiritual beings, as children of God, they have that light and that gift of already being awake. You know, these are brave children. And again, I can't say everything here, but their spiritual ascension, spiritual awakening is very, very different compared to everybody else. And because it's so sensitive, everything I talk about indigos definitely will be password protected. I have to be sure that you are an indigo. So you do have to email me. If you have a child that you feel is an indigo, etc., or you know someone who's an indigo and is struggling, again, lower vibrational beings cannot help spiritual beings. It's common sense. You cannot go to and I know people are afraid legality. If we're talking about legality, they're afraid of, oh, well, you know, I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you that you can't take this medicine or what, because, you know, if that person is not truly who they are, they will be afraid of everything, the possibilities of everything. If you have or you know someone who's an indigo and they're having issues, mental issues, because again, psychologists, psychiatrists are trying to unlock and trying to understand, etc., but they cannot because they are not spiritually awake. They are not spiritual. There's a difference. You cannot go to a doctor you know that only a gynecologist can help you. Will you go to a urologist to deal with your gynecology issues? Correct? I mean, they're all doctors. Yes. That's why I'm saying psychiatrists are psychiatrists, psychologists are psychologists, but they are not spiritual. You are spiritual. Your child is spiritual. So who should you go to? Again, these are very sensitive topics. I don't feel comfortable saying it public. And again, I'm not doing this for fame. Again, if you guys know, if I were doing it for fame and popularity, trust that I would have already made a lot of money from this. And I really would be focusing on getting a lot of subscribers because it would be easy for me and just that. But I'm not doing it. I want those who are truly who they are to be in this channel. That's the truth. That's my focus. Because if I can awaken even just one starseed, it is more than enough, worth more than any amount of money that this world can amount to. With that being said, we have next Lightworkers. The stages with Earth Angels and Lightworkers are counter-connected, okay? That's why you see there are 4 stages: symptoms, spiritual ascension, spiritual maturity, spiritual awakening. Now, it varies for Lightworkers because for Earth Angels, we have to reach maturity before we even get to the awakening of everything. The good, the light, the dark, everything. There has to be a certain balance, okay? Example, I cannot awaken without knowing what demons are. If I knew what demons are, the maturity of me knowing. If I know a demon and I am matured enough to know what a demon is, how to handle a demon, because I've reached maturity before awakening to everything, I can handle whatever comes my way. I will know what that is and how to handle what it is. Again, every stage is different. So Lightworkers, I would say spiritual maturity and spiritual awakening is it can go, awakening could be first before maturity even flourishes. It depends with every Lightworker. It's not the same. Example, if you're a medium, okay, you have your third eye open, you can, know all these things, right? The maturity of you with your spiritual gifts, sometimes, okay, I'll give an example. Let's say Amy Allen. I don't know if you guys watch Amy Allen, but Amy Allen is a true light worker. So Amy Allen, from the dead files, I believe. There are things she doesn't understand. Okay, she can see it. She knows. She has that maturity. Correct? She has the spiritual maturity. That's why she's able to do what she needs. She's able to help. She's able to do this and that. But there are things she still does not understand. So that's what I mean by spiritual awakening. There is a certain stage for everybody. Not everybody is of the same stage and process of everything. Again, just like spiritual law, there are stages, there are process, right? You have to follow the process. And it differs for every spiritual being. Okay, so I hope you guys understand. All of these that I'm mentioning, these stages, it will be on the right side of the tab, and you guys will, be able to click. But again, I will put a password. For now, it's completely empty. I haven't worked on it. I believe this is going to take a lot of time. It's really going to take me a lot of time to go through each one. But so far, this is it. So if you do see a video that's random, I'm talking about Earth Angel, I'm talking about Twin Flame, I'm talking about Lightworker, it will be cut. I will cut it so that the continuation of that video, I will put to the password protected part of it. It's truly what I need to do. If you guys don't know the website, please check it out, okay? If you guys want to leave comments, you can. If you guys want to, please do answer the questionnaire on the homepage. It helps me see broadly who are you guys so I know which ones to prioritize. It's pretty much it. I know that a lot of evil spiritual beings are annoyed because you can't access it without a password. You really can't. And I'll make sure of it. Definitely. I love you guys. God bless. Do like this video if you can. If you have not subscribed and you are new, welcome. And please look into the videos of my video sections. You will learn a lot. It is for your own benefit. I love you guys. Bye.